Hi friends, this is Jackie, and today I want to share with you a fun birthday card using this very popular set, You've Got Style. So we've got a couple of cute ladies and a little kitty and then some fun little sayings to go with the images. So this is the project that I want to show you today, and I think you'll find that this is quite adaptable and very quick to make. So let's get started. So first you want to start with a basic black card base, and then I have cut a piece of melon mambo, or you can switch up the colors of course and use whatever color is particular to the person you're giving it to. And I cut this at about 5.5 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and I did put it on at an angle. Some people like that, some people that would drive them nuts. You can of course put that on more straight if you would like. And then we're going to put on just a piece of Whisper White. So I cut this 1/8 of an inch smaller than the Melon Mambo, and this one you can put on an angle, but this one I'm going to put on more straight, so you're seeing just bits and pieces of the edges of that Melon Mambo. Now I'm also going to use a strip of our lovely Designer Series paper. And this comes from this pack here. This one is called Whole Lot of Lovely. And you've got some fun prints in here for other projects as well. But I just like the black and white combination for this particular style of project. Now to do the little border, we're going to use the new border punch. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, there we go. And this one has got little images on either side of the punch. So I like to just start on one edge and then slide it along so that the punched out bit lines up with the pictures on the punch. Like so. And then you'll get this nice strip of cardstock. Oh darn, just need one more little tiny bit. Okay. All right, now for this, you can use either edge. You can use the more scallopy edge, or you can turn it around and use the smaller little, more like a small scalloped edge. I guess this size more of a lacy edge. So I'll use the lacy edge just for something a little different than the first sample I showed you. And I cut this a little bit long so that I could just trim it to fit, and there we go. And then this extra piece, oops, I'll use the straight edge, and I'll have a little bit of that showing as well. Now we'll just use our scissors and trim off the extras along the end. When doing a little border like that, it is nice to have a little bit extra so you can trim it off so that you get it lined up just how you want it. Okay, then from there, we just need to put this onto our card front. And I think I'll put the lacy bits going down this time. Okay, now then I have cut out a scalloped oval. That one is using the Ovals Collection framelits, and I'll go ahead and put that on dimensionals, and this is out of the basic black. Okay, and you can position that kind of wherever you want. I think I'll have it about there. And then our words, I put "You Can't Improve on Fabulous," and I've cut that also a little bit long, so I'll trim that down. And then to do the little tag, or the flag end, I'll just have you cut up the middle and then cut from the corner to the top of that cut that you made, hopefully going straight. There we go, something like that. And then to get the little shape to the tag, I just use my bone scorer and just once and then twice going the other way, and then you get that shape there. Then we'll grab a little dimensional and put that on the bottom of that curve. And we will slide that under like so. There, now the next thing we need to do is to do our lady. So what I've done is I've cut out an oval using this, the stitched shape framelits, and this is a great set to have. You get circles, ovals, and squares. I'm missing one of the squares. So I've used the largest oval here and then stamped it with the archival black. You could stamp it and then cut it. In this case, it doesn't really matter. Then we're going to use the watercolor pencils this time for coloring. So I'll just give you a really quick demo on how to do that. Now the pencils do have Melon Mambo in it. So if you've used the Melon Mambo, I would definitely use that color in your project just so it all coordinates. So how I like to use the pencils is to just put some color, say around the perimeters of what I'm coloring, or in the jacket you could put it down the details. I'm just going to do a little bit of this just for speed for the video, and then you just use an aqua painter. That's probably a little bit too wet, and just move that color through and just spread it where you want it to be. Now I'm using Whisper White here. You could also use the shimmer white or the watercolor paper, and you'll get a slightly different look, a different effect for each one of those mediums. So that's all there is to it. It's really quite simple to color. You could also just color with the pencils and leave it dry, so it looks like a pencil drawing. So here's my finished one. I just chose to leave the colors quite simple, using just the Daffodil Delight, the Melon Mambo, Rich Razzleberry, a little bit of the coral for her skin, and then a bit of gray around her just for definition. So let's just put her on our card front. And we'll just center her up over the scallop, and then, sorry, we'll use the Wink of Stella. This is nice for adding a bit of detail. And I think I'll put Wink of Stella on her earrings and on her bubbly drink, and then on the Daffodil Delight pieces. So we've got a little bit of shimmer going on for her. And then last thing, we'll use some of the Glimmer Enamel Dots. These are fantastic because you get different sizes and different shades of the same color. So I think I'm going to use the Daffodil this time, just because there's quite a lot of pink in the project. And then maybe go a little bit lighter and then use the smallest one. Maybe up there. Okay, so something like that. And then inside the card, I've just done the little kitty. On this one I did thank you, but on the first one I did the happy birthday for a birthday card. And then you can do an envelope with just another little kitty on there if you would like. So on this first one I used the other lady, the shopping lady, or the lady who's wearing all the crazy clothes, but it's quite fun and cute. So I hope you can give that a try. It's a little project for some coloring and some really simple layering. Thanks for watching. This is Jackie. Bye-bye.